Hi you guys, it's Miss B and I am back with another video for the week. And this week I thought we would talk about 5 steps to living a healthier life. So we have covered healthy smoothie recipes, and we've covered exercise ideas, and we've even covered our mental health. So this is kind of bringing all those things together into living a most whole healthy life. You know, almost every day we hear people talking about living healthy and being healthy, but do we know what being healthy looks like for us? And it could look different for each person depending on your own personal situation. So for example, we know that walking is a really good exercise. It's aerobic. It gets our heart pumping. It gets us outside if we choose to do our walk outside. It's just, something really good, really healthy, and pretty simple for all of us to do. However, what if you're in a wheelchair and maybe now you can't do walking as one of your exercise routines? So you kind of have to modify it. And then also, what about a person who likes to eat a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, or an apple and peanut butter as a snack, healthy snack, but they have a nut allergy? They can't have peanut butter because they're allergic to nuts. So it just kind of shows us that we're all different, and being healthy can look different for all of us. But we all have that same goal of, living our most healthy life. So this week, we are going to learn the 5 steps to living a healthier life. And each step will have a variety of suggestions depending on your own personal situation and how you live your life. So let's get right into it. So step number 1 of our 5 steps to living a healthier life is watch what you eat. And I know that this is, we've hearing it all the time about eating healthy and, all that, but it's really important about what we put into our bodies. People who are trying to lose weight or change their body, 80% of the things that we put into our mouth is the most important. 20% is exercise. 80% is what we put in our mouth. That's huge. So really watching what you eat is important. You can do this by reading food labels at the grocery store, watching your sugars, your salts, your fats, your cholesterols, things like that. Another thing you can do is you can cook your own meals at home. This will save you money, and it will also help you to eat healthier because you're cooking your foods at home. Another thing would be to avoid eating out, avoid drive-thrus, avoid those burgers and fries and shakes that a lot of people love, or that pizza, just kind of avoiding the whole eating out scene altogether. Eating more fruits and vegetables is so important. If you feel like you're getting hungry and you're in between meals, try an apple or try a salad or something. Just something to kind of, keep you at bay and not reaching for chips or soda or candy. And another thing is grocery shopping and meal planning can really be so helpful when you're trying to eat healthy. You can plan out the meals that you want to cook for the week, and then you can put, your ingredients on your list. And then that way you grocery shop for those specific items, plus get those healthy items and healthy snacks that will, help you. But just eating at home and eating good, good things, good groceries, good meal planning totally will help. Step number 2 is to keep your body healthy. And what I mean by this is, taking a shower every day, washing your hair regularly, brushing and flossing your teeth, just keeping that part of your body clean and healthy. When we don't shower and we don't brush our teeth, we have these little microbes, organisms that grow on our skin and that grow on our teeth and in our mouth. And they start attacking things, and we have to like wash those off and get rid of them so that we have clean skin and clean bodies and, you know, decrease your risk of infection. It's just so important to stay clean. So watch your hygiene. Another thing would be to see your doctor and your dentist on a regular basis. Make sure you're keeping up with your appointments. That way, if, you know, there's something that's amiss, you can handle it right away and you're not waiting or wondering or not knowing what's going on. If you start to feel a certain way, maybe you're not feeling so good, you know, make sure you're going to the doctor and letting them know. Another thing, stand up straight for good posture. Not only does standing up straight help with your posture, help your back stay straight and keep yourself in alignment, but it also makes you feel so confident when you're standing straight, standing tall, you know, feeling good in your own body. Like, just standing straight is just, it has so many other benefits besides just the back. Like, it's mental too. So just try to stand up straight more often if you think of it. And another thing about keeping your body healthy, make sure you're not smoking or, you know, drugs are bad, alcohol is bad. We all know that. So just keep that in mind. The third step to living a healthier life is to get moving. Move. And so what do I mean by that? That it could be anything. However, your personal situation will allow you to move. If you can walk the dog, walk with your friends, walk with your family, go in nature and walk, hike. Those things are so good for you. You know, another thing that's good is to dance. Dancing is a great way to exercise. It increases your heart rate. It just gets you moving. It makes you feel good. I love to dance. Plus, you can listen to music while you're dancing. So it's just an added bonus. So dancing is a really great way to get moving. Riding your bike. I know some of you guys like to ride your bikes. That's another great thing. We can't always do it in the winter living where we live, but you know, in the spring, summer, fall, that's a great way to get outside. You know, and then if you have maybe some mobility issues, you can try doing some stretches. You can try some yoga poses. That would be good to kind of help the blood to flow, stretching out certain parts of our body that might need it, hips, legs, you know, all, you know, your lower back, just areas that maybe don't get stretched out as often. If you have mobility issues, you could do upper body weights and strengthen your upper body that way. Just like the regular stretches, like I said, even housework, we can do some, you know, rigorous housework like mopping floors, scrubbing walls, wiping windows, things that are going to keep you moving, and it's moving your body and you're bending and you're, you know, moving all over. So housework can be considered some kind of a workout sometimes too. Step number 4 for living a healthier life is to get more sleep. So I don't know about you guys, but when we were going through the pandemic, my sleep patterns were so disrupted. I was just all over the place. And so I really had to get myself to get back into like a regular bedtime routine. So that could look different for you. So for me, my bedtime routine, I like to take a shower or a bath. I like to disconnect from my electronics, whether it's my laptop or it's my YouTube channel. You know, I just sometimes just like to step away, no TV, no phone. I like to read. I do like to do puzzles, crossword puzzles, or, you know, word searches or something like that, just to kind of relax myself, read a magazine, kind of talk to my family. You know, and just have like a regular bedtime. You know, for me, when I'm working, my bedtime is usually like no later than 10, so that I can get up at 5:30 and not be exhausted. So just kind of think about what your bedtime routine looks like. And if you think that you need to tweak a few things, or you realize that maybe being on your phone or your iPad is keeping you up later than you'd like to be, then that might be something that you might want to cut out a little earlier in the evening. Another thing, if you get enough sleep every night, it helps you handle stress in your life better. So let's say that you're in an argument and, your sister's upsetting you, or your friend, said something or did something that you didn't like. Instead of flying off the handle, it might make it easier for you, because you're well rested, to think about the situation, look at what happened, and instead of getting upset and irate right away, you'll probably be able to just walk away and not be as affected by it as if you would have been if you were really tired and fatigued. So getting sleep helps you handle stress. It also helps you get a better control of your eating habits. When you don't get enough sleep, it affects the hormones in your body. And so your hormones can affect your sleep patterns. So if your hormones are out of balance, they're not lining up properly, but they're just kind of swirled all over the place, it makes you hungry. So make sure that you're getting enough sleep, and then this will help with eating, helping you make good decisions and not be hungry so often in between meals. Getting enough sleep will also give you the energy that you need to live your life, since you'll feel rested. So, you'll wake up and you'll be ready to start the day, and maybe you'll want to exercise before school, or, maybe you'll want to exercise before work, or maybe you'll feel like, wow, I want to make a big meal today. So you'll have the energy to do it. If you have a ton of things to do during the day, you'll have enough energy to get through all those tasks that you have to accomplish. So getting that sleep gives you energy. And then another important thing to do is make sure that, this is especially important maybe in the summer when you're not in school and you don't really have to follow a routine per se. Make sure you're getting enough exposure to daylight during the day. So, if you're waking up at 12, 1, 2 o'clock on a regular basis, you're only seeing the sun or daylight for maybe 2 to 3 hours, depending on if it's winter. So if you get up early enough, you have regular exposure to sunlight from morning on, and then you see the darkness coming. And so it kind of puts your body back into a rhythm of understanding, okay, daytime is to be awake, nighttime is to sleep. So it kind of gets you in that rhythm of how our sleep patterns should be. The fifth and final step to living a healthier life is to stay positive. I can't even tell you how important this step is. I know it sounds so simple. Stay positive, be positive, look at things positively. It really is so important. So when you have a positive mental attitude towards life, you just feel like you can do anything, be anything, get your things done that you need to, because you're just looking at it in a positive way. You're looking at life in a positive way. Another thing about staying positive, having a good support system in place can also help you stay positive and be positive, because the people around you can support you at your low times when you feel like you need to pick me up. So that's important also. And, don't forget to believe in yourself. Believe you can succeed. If you have your heart set on, getting a job at McDonald's, or painting a portrait, it could be anything, finishing a book, just believe that you can do it. Just stay positive and believe in yourself, because that is going to take you so far. Another thing to help you stay positive, and I know some of you like this and some of you don't, is meditation. I'm a huge advocate for meditation. I love meditating. I think it is so important for my personal mental health. I just think that, you know, it helps me to see things clearly. It helps me clear out, you know, the talk in the back of my head sometimes that will, you know, bring you down. It really just kind of opens me up to receive things and keeps me grounded and just keeps me together. So I really enjoy meditating. So you may want to try that. And then doing things that you like to do can help you stay positive also. If you like to walk, or if you like to draw, or you like to create some kind of art. I don't know, it could be writing, or, you know, it could just be playing with your siblings even. I mean, just do the things that you really like to do because they will bring you joy. And taking breaks from screen time and social media are also really important. Sometimes social media can just be so overwhelming. Sometimes people feel like they have to keep up with their friends and what their friends are doing, and it's really just not important. So sometimes stepping away from social media can be a good thing, just to kind of get you to regroup. If people are chatting on social media about things that you're not, you know, you're just not into, just feel free to step away, and it may make you feel better. Now, if you want to keep going and you say 5 steps, it's not enough, Miss B. I've already completed those 5 steps. I'm ready to keep going. Well, I have 5 more steps that I will briefly touch on for you that can also help you live a healthy life. So here's a few more examples. Keeping your space clean is important because, you know, it's like you don't want to live in filth. You want to look around and see that, you know, your surroundings are clean and, you know, everything's in order. And if you're looking for something, you can find it right away, and you're not going through a million clothes on the floor trying to find it. So keeping your space clean, that's one. Offering help to others, whether it's through volunteer or a neighbor or your family, just even doing the dishes. Offering your help to others, you know, it just kind of boosts a good mood, makes you feel good. You're giving back and helping other people. So that's another great way to live a healthy life. Spending time with family and friends. We all know how important this is. I don't even have to get into detail. Smiling more. Smiling is my favorite, like Alf says. I like smiling. Smiling's my favorite. It's mine too. Smiling helps you feel good. It keeps you happy. So try to smile more. And one more, connect with your community. So there's so many organizations, some of you know about, you know, the YMCA has things, there's Wedstra, you know, there's just so many things in the community, food banks that you can volunteer at, or, you know, clothing drives, like whatever whatever you want to get yourself involved in your community, just to kind of help and give back. It's also such a great thing. So maybe you can try a few of those things on the list also. But as you can see, no matter what your personal situation is, we can always find healthy ways to live. And if you find yourself struggling, it's totally okay. You know, we're not perfect people. We are human, and that's fine. And there's going to be days where you don't want to do anything on this list, and you just want to be on your iPad. And you know what? That's okay sometimes. Sometimes we just have to shut down and, you know, have a day where we don't have to worry about anything. And then when you wake up the next day, it's a brand new day for you to do your very best. So the more you try to live healthy, the easier it will be for you to do. So that's it for this week. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this. I really hope that you'll take a few of these and try them. And if you have other suggestions of things I might have missed, please let me know. Leave me a comment or reach out to me, whatever you'd like to do. But that's it for this week. So you guys have a great week. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, and I'll be back again soon with another video. Bye!